What are you doing out here all on your lonesome? Yeah, the view is pretty nice from up here. But I know that's not all of it. I got you a drink. 'Cause you look like you needed one. Can't just have you alone on the balcony looking over London like you're auditioning for Batman. Yep. All you need is the epic music. I get Bear McCreary vibes from you. Yes! Thank God someone else knows about him. Didn't peg you for an epic person, though. Well, he normally makes music for sci-fi and fantasy, doesn't he? You been looking for an escape recently? Hey, have no shame in it. It's what I get for judging. But my respect for you has moved up an inch. Only an inch. So, what are you really doing out here? Ah, Solomon. Well, you're in the clear for now. I've been looking out for him, but I don't think he's here yet. Yeah, I had to look at the manifesto to get familiar with everyone and what they look like. Better do my research. Don't want to look like a twat. And I'd rather see him coming. I told ya, I'm thorough. Too bad I'm not a detective or something. You wouldn't be able to hide anything from me. Oh yeah, I'd scrape up all your deepest, darkest secrets. Oh, that was if I cared for that. No, I don't mean it like that. I'm just not interested in learning about history people want to bury, you know. And not even that. It doesn't have anything to do with me. My precious energy is better off being used on something that matters. Like drinking this champagne and having a deep talk with you. Mm-hmm. You better take a drink. Because I'm gonna ask about your own secrets. I mean, not the dark ones, just about the reason you're out here to begin with. Well, don't you think I need to know? I wouldn't be surprised that the first thing Solomon does when he gets here is look for you. And if we were a thing, you would have told me, you know, the things you hated about him. I mean, you already painted me a picture I'd like to punch, but are there any details you missed? Unless you think what you've already told me is good enough, then I won't press anymore. Well, what things did you leave out? All you have to say is what you think is important, right? Yeah, I can't forget you telling me that. I mean, when you said you went to your workplace, I was shocked. What about it? What? He was like that at home too? Wanting your attention, you mean? Yeah, it feels that way in the beginning, doesn't it? The honeymoon period of obsession and being smitten and all the lovey-dovey stuff. It can be cute for a bit until it becomes excessive. Really? How did it become too much? Oh. So what would he do? Just come over and be like, hey, we're hanging out tonight and I don't care what plans you've made. Like that. Wow. So he shows up to your place unannounced and basically forces you to spend time together. I mean, at first it looks like that, doesn't it? He tells you he was going to do something else, but chose the time to spend with you. And then, on top of that, if he brings you what you like and plans things that you've said, but of course it's going to make you think he's really putting effort into things. On the surface, he sounds like the ideal guy. Yeah, I bet. When you live together, you're, well, together, all the time. Easier for him to play by his rules. Wow. So when could you meet up with your own friends? And not because of his say-so. What? Every couple of weeks? No, that's... Wow. Did he keep you monitored or something? I was joking, but that's not obsession or being clingy. That's control. Check in who you were speaking to. And I'm sure it looked sweet at the time, you know? Him pining for your attention, saying he wants you to only look at him because he only looks at you. I already had a bad impression, but knowing that I have to work with this guy? Ugh. I had an ex like that once. Psycho as hell. She'd wait up when I was out later than usual. Not to greet me when I got in, but almost every time was an interrogation, you know? Why I was out later, who I was out with, what I did, evidence of photos, or like check-ins for location. And I bat for all teams, yeah? Gender doesn't matter to me. And she thought that was attractive in the beginning. But man, she would expect everyone I hung around with to be a homewrecker. And then it got to a point where she wanted to connect our phones together for the find your phone thing, you know, where you can track the phone. Yeah, she wanted that, and I said no. And she went on a rampage. I knew you were sleeping all over the place. How can I trust you if you don't trust me? You don't love me. All of that. I broke it off. I couldn't deal with that. We were together for about 1.5 years, but she felt like she was entitled to all of my time, and I'm sorry, but that's not gonna happen. Not when I have other things to focus on. I sat in front of her and told her that I wanted to end it, and I gave her no choice either. Everything was packed for her. What about you? Through text. Yeah, honestly, I don't blame you. Having that kind of talk when they're in the room is not the best idea. But you needed to do it. Whatever way works, right? And how's your life been since? Better? Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. At least for now. After this project, I'm hoping it will go back to normal for you. I'm not made of stone, you know? I get it. And you're desperate to make this work, aren't you? Otherwise you wouldn't have accepted. Well, yeah, you weren't thinking because he's thrown you through a loop. And I bet, for you, it's like, how can you get out of this if he still thinks you're single? I mean, if you're taken, then he won't make a move, or you would be less likely to do something, right? I can call it off, you know. We don't have to do this. I'll still look out for you, but I don't have to go as far as I can go. It's up to you. Right? Then I'll be the model boyfriend. Well, it's not excitement, really. Well, honestly, I'm not really sure why I offered boredom, something else, getting in your good graces, a better assignment, off the records. Oh no, the assignments you give are what I want. I guess I'm just a greedy man. I want things that are nice on the eyes. What? You can't take a compliment? I'm gonna have to change that. Oh, he's here. Hey, try not to worry. I mean, I know it's easy for me to say that, but you're not gonna be alone, alright? Just breathe. Come here, get closer. Look, if you want me to do all the talking because you clam up, that's fine. Okay. But if you need me to take over, just give me a pinch.
Hey, I've been looking for you. It's so good to see you. How long has it been? I'm sure you know. It's been 5 months, hasn't it? A long 5 months. But it's nice to reset the counter to 0, right?
I don't believe we've met, have we? You must be Solomon Vesta.
And you're Leigh, right? I'm excited to work with you. DGO has always been on our radar, so we're happy to finally collaborate.
Yeah. When I saw we got the job for Vensimia, I had to do a double take. It's a great opportunity. And this barmeet is pretty interesting. Does Richard normally do this kind of thing? You know, getting everyone together at a bar?
He trialed it on our last project, so it was one of our most successful. So he's trying it again.
It's out there, but I like it.
Yeah, it's freeing working with Vensimia. I used to work for this boutique company, and they were so rigid with their outlines. The same thing, day in, day out. Richard, and the whole team actually, are great to work with. And I don't have a doubt in my mind that it'll be great working with the two of you. How's it been at DGO?
I can't complain. Been there for years, and it's treated me well.
That's good. What about you? Last thing I knew, you worked at Linkridge. Why did you leave? I understand. You were there for some time, so a change in scenery is a good reason. How long have you been at DGO? Well, the stars must have aligned for us then. Of all the companies, right? Leigh, I was wondering if I could steal your supervisor to have a quick talk. I know a bar meet shouldn't be for business, but I really want to get ahead of some ideas.
Well, I'm the head marketer. I'd love to hear the ideas too.
Well, there are other things I want to talk about too, if you don't mind.
Well, I do mind, actually. You can say what you want here. It's just us three. They'd probably tell me about it anyway, so might as well say it here and save them the trouble.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
I'm their boyfriend.
What? You have a boyfriend?
See? So, yeah. Say what you want.
How long for?
Soon after they started working for the company. And I didn't want someone else to snatch them up, so I did it before anyone else could.
But that's... You said you'd never date someone you worked with. This is a joke, right? Is this because you're trying to get back at me? Because I know I deserve it, but he's your subordinate, right? I remember you saying that you'd never do something like that. You're not into coworkers because of how messy that could get. You said it when you were working at Linkridge.
I must be special then.
So you know me.
Oh yeah, they've told me all about you. But for the sake of what we're doing here, I'm keeping it cordial, and it'd be great if you could do the same, alright?
This isn't... Can I please just have a few minutes with you alone? I just want to explain things. The way we left everything, I just want you to know that I'm not the same guy anymore. I've changed, and I want to show you that. I've reflected.
I'm gonna have to cut you off there, mate.
And I'm not talking to you.
But you're talking to my partner who doesn't want to hear it. Can't you tell? They don't even want to look at you.
I don't need you to speak for them.
But I am, because clearly you're not listening to them. They said no. They don't want a few minutes alone with you. They don't want to talk to you. So can you respect that?
Okay, this is fucking... You're really together?
Yeah, we are. What about it?
I didn't expect them to move on so quickly.
Well, best not to keep the past from holding you back. Isn't that right, love? Yeah, I'll get another drink with you. Excuse us.
Wait, I'm not finished.
We are. And we don't need your permission to leave.
I know, but when can I talk to you? Technically, this is business hours.
Yeah, but you're not going to talk about business, are you? You heard them. Business hours only for business. And right now they're closed.
What are you, their secretary?
What can I say? I'm a jack of all trades. Now, don't talk to us for the rest of the night. Come on. Well, hopefully he takes the hint. Well, I wasn't really acting for most of that. But if it looked convincing, I'll take it. I was about ready to punch him. He was talking like you were a possession. I don't know, just rubbed me the wrong way. Hey, that's what I'm here for. But I should have expected him to be so persistent. 2 rum and cokes, please, on the Vensimia tab. That's what you were drinking before what I gave you, wasn't it? No more drinks. I don't think that Solomon's convinced about us. You said you'd never date a coworker. Oh wait, so you felt the need to say you'd never date a coworker because he was on your ass about staying late? The things I could say. You wouldn't want to hear him. I'll cuss up a storm. Cheers. Ah, that's good. Alright, so because he's not going to back down easily, I think he needs more convincing. Is this really what you want to do? It's now or never. Okay. In that case, we need to plan bigger. It has to be more than him now. It needs to be to the point where if I'm not with ya, he won't make any kind of move. I'm thinking everyone has to know. The people at our company and Solomon's, your friends, my friends, it needs to be foolproof. Oh, that's easy. We can chalk it all up to being secretive as possible and meeting up without telling anyone. You know, away from town so we won't get recognized or something. And at work, we make sure it stays business and put on the act so people don't suspect anything because we know how people would react if they found out about the relationship. As long as the stories line up, no one's going to challenge us. Well, yeah, except for him. And that means if he asks around, he's going to get the same answer. Then what else is left for him to question? Nothing. Are you ready for that? Well, you've pretty much just started working at Digio. A month in, doing our biggest collaboration, and now you're dating me. You'll be the talk of the company. Do you want that? Alright, then let's start making it convincing. Follow me, and stay close. Well, in the open isn't what we would do. Look, we've had a couple of drinks, we're letting loose, but sometimes passion gets the best of you. I might be talking from experience, so who else better to guide you? Okay, lean against the wall. Just do it. I have to be close for the show we're giving and so you can hear me. Now put your hand up. Stop questioning everything I'm saying and do it. Now, I'm the supervisor for this, alright? My ego is fine. Now do it. Now I'll take yours in mine. Slightly away to make it look like we're trying to hide it in the shadow. And I'll move a little closer, as if I'm trying to block it. Well, you know at least one person's watching right now, so he needs to see this. And how am I strange? Why are you so surprised about me offering and taking it seriously? My services are diverse and suit all needs. And this side gig has its perks. Being this close to a very attractive person. And technically, on paper, you're above me in rank. At work, you have the last say. But here, I do. I wouldn't call it happiness. I find it funny that this would be the first time I'm dating someone above me in rank. It's kinda sexy. What? You're gonna have to get used to me saying stuff like that. This isn't a one-time thing. Oh, you're not used to PDA. I'll make it easy for you. Put your hand on my waist and pull me in. Well done. And I'll put my hand on your arm to keep you there with a little caress. I don't need an excuse to feel you up. I would have asked you out for a proper drink and see where it went. I have experience. Oh, who did you hear it from? Oh, Comey. Yeah, she's a firecracker, isn't she? I haven't seen her here yet. Is she around? I wonder what she'll say about this. Well, if you think she wouldn't believe it, we have to step up our game, don't we? Alright, don't flinch. Just let me do this, okay? Hey, I'm only going to touch your chin. Well, in this position, I wouldn't do this for anyone, would I? See if they're watching over my shoulder. Good. It's dark enough to think we want privacy, and light enough for them to see. Yes, I am calculative. I'm not looking at you in any kind of way. I just didn't think you'd be the obedient type. I know I said not to question me. I'm just messing with you. What? Well, I have to be close, don't I? How do you expect me to kiss you? I know you heard what I said. What, do I have to repeat it? I am going to kiss you. Alright? Relax. I'm not going to bite your lips off. You're lucky I'm hiding you because your face would have given it away. You need to take some acting classes. Why would I have a problem? If it wasn't for show, I'd say this would have been a successful night. Going home with a kiss to dream about. Your lips are softer than I thought. I've only been thinking about them ever since I laid out my strategy. And I knew I'd have to do it at some point. And my mind wandered. Did you like it? Are you sure? Well, I want to make sure you give me that 5-star review, so let me kiss you again. Okay, one more. And don't tense up this time. I felt you lean in that time. How was it? You gotta be kidding me. There is no way that was a 2.5. 2.7 isn't much better. I'm not gonna stop at that. You know what? That's a good call. If you want to leave, go for it. I don't blame you if Solomon's still here. What we've done will be enough to get the ball rolling anyway, so by Monday morning, the office will be buzzing. Get some rest. I'll hang back, work my magic on the crowd, and whisper some more rumours in their ears. You know, tomorrow I'll call you and get you up to speed with all the stuff I make up. I need to make sure my boss is getting the 5-star treatment. I'm working towards a bonus. And on a serious note, I'm happy I could help. In the office, you looked like you had no way out, and I wanted to give you one. A strange one, I know, but still. Hey, thank me after it's all done and we can officially, unofficially break up, okay? Alright. Give me your glass, and I'll take it to the bar. I'll ring you tomorrow, yeah? Yeah, text me when you get home.